Bold and Beautiful featured this week. Deacon Sharp probably understands he can't ignore what he heard about Steffy Forrester last week on the CBS serial opera. Deacon knows exactly what Sheila Carter's depraved thoughts are while he plays with fire on B&B. He is aware that his dysfunctional roommate is driven to want a relationship with her son and grandchild. However, the Parolee host begins to tremble about her most recent remarks on the CBS serial as signs of her plan to make it happen emerge. Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp, seen Kenan and Kimberlin Brown, have an odd bond. She is similar to a terrible habit that he finds it difficult to kick. Although it seems like he chooses to wear blinders when it comes to that, he is aware that she is harmful. When Deacon came into Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's wood, in the back alleyway of the restaurant a time back, he immediately saved her life. Sheila Carter abandoned Finn and her there, presumed dead. The bullet intended for Steffy was taken by John Finnegan. On Bold and Beautiful at the time, she was the objective. Finn only blocked her path. However, she also left him for dead after re-aiming at Steffy. Sheila may have begun a relationship with her son more easily if Steffy had been removed from his life. That is what her deranged mind at the time believed. Now that terrible thought returns to her head, and she tells Deacon Sharp about it. She believes that Steffy Forrester is the only thing preventing her from meeting Finn. This worries her host a great deal. Sheila refuses to comply with his request for her to go. However, this week he gets a couple of angry guests who come knocking on his door. In order to find his nine-toed girlfriend, they demand entry. Deacon Sharp does indeed now have his very own love nest, but up to this point, his carelessness had only endangered his life. He might lose his daughter, his restaurant, and even his freedom if he permits her to remain there. He is not permitted by his parole to associate with known offenders. On Bold and the Beautiful, this was established a while back during a parole officer visit. The murderous woman left the courtroom without being charged, but she had previously served time in jail. She is therefore considered to be a convicted felon. He might therefore be taken to prison to serve the remainder of his sentence if Sheila is discovered there. Of course, his daughter Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is also present. At least that is what he fears, that she would never forgive him. This week, Deacon Sharp's door is repeatedly pounded by Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. He allows them in when Sheila runs and hides in the closet. According to Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, they are furious and want to find the deadly woman. If he hears from her, Deacon Sharp swears she is history and will get in touch with the dressmaker. Ridge is furious when this occurs, according to B&B spoilers. Therefore, it's probable that she already approached Steffy Forrester too closely, which would account for the two men's hurry and rage. Things might change for Deacon if he learns that the woman with the gun targeted Steffy. According to Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, he might do something against his will. Deacon Sharp meets his roommate to leave, despite the fact that he likes his lust-filled nights with her. Or does he? On Bold and the Beautiful, it appears that he might soon decide to change his mind. This would explain Ridge's behavior at Deacon's door if Steffy Forrester could see Sheila prowling the area. Deacon might never find out where his roommate is if he forces her to leave. Therefore, it could be preferable for Steffy's sake to have her remain where he can keep an eye on her. Deacon must operate his restaurant, therefore he is unable to be with her all the time. Will he thus take this further as Bold and the Beautiful develops? Perhaps he does get in touch with Ridge to let him know where she is, but he can claim that she just arrived. Even better, he could inform his former competitor that he is keeping an eye on her by allowing her to stay there. Employing someone to follow her is the wise course of action. Thus, they will constantly be aware of her location. Ridge could take this action to protect Steffy Forrester. The main line is that while Deacon will go off the rails with the lunatic, if Steffy Forrester or anybody else is in danger, he won't stand still. Deacon Sharp might therefore wind up working with her father for Steffy's benefit. They may even have a strategy to capture this mad woman in the act on the CBS soap opera if she pursues Steffy Forrester once more.